Hi, everyone. Here is the latest version, or I should say, podcast, or maybe I should just say episode. A lot of people have asked me why I started Why Not Wellness and why is it not a standalone as Sisters in Service. And that's because health and wellness affects all of us. You guys know me as the host of the Sisters in Service, but this affects everyone, whether you're a veteran or not. And so I wanted to make this part of Sisters in Service. So today we're going to be talking about menopause and exercise. So Why Not Wellness is a podcast where we get to explore the myriad ways in which embracing a proactive approach to our health can lead to a more fulfilling life. We're going to dive into a topic that affects every woman alive, but it's often met with uncertainty: menopause and exercise. As our bodies undergo the natural transitions of perimenopause and menopause, it's crucial to consider the impact of physical activity on our overall well being. Today, we're going to unravel the layers of why exercise is not just beneficial, but essential during this transformative stage of life. I don't like that word transformative. It makes it feel as though it's a fun thing. Like, ooh, we get to transform. Anyone who's been through menopause and perimenopause know that's not true. It's transformative, all right. We're going to talk about bone health, mental well-being. We're going to uncover the empowering connection between menopause and staying active. So think about your favorite workout and get ready to explore the intersection of women's health, fitness, and resilience on our episode today. So if you've been through perimenopause, or you're going through perimenopause, or you're through menopause, or you're going through menopause, some of this is going to sound very familiar to you. So what are some effects of perimenopause and menopause? Maybe it's hot flashes, that sudden intense feeling of heat accompanied by sweating and a flushed face known as hot flashes, which you get during menopause. And just a funny thought here, I thought that I could head it off at the pass. Like if I felt one coming, I thought I could stop it. Yeah, no, you can't. I figured that one out. Mood swings. Maybe your mood's been off. It's been up and down and around and everywhere. And everyone keeps saying, what's wrong with mom? Or what's wrong with her? You know, perimenopause and menopause will do that. And it makes you start questioning yourself. Maybe it's irregular menstrual cycles. One day, 1 month on, 2 months off, 2 months on, 3 months off. And you're like, what is going on? Here's one: the loss of bone density. So when you have a decline in estrogen, it can lead to a reduction in bone density, which increases the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. Sleep disturbances. This was a big one for me. So when you have a hot flash, guess what? It wakes you up. So if you have 3 or 4 hot flashes during the night, you're not sleeping well. So you experience these disruptions in sleep patterns, which can include falling asleep, but difficulty staying asleep or not going to sleep at all. What about weight gain? Have you noticed some extra lbs hanging around for whatever reason? And you think, where did these come from? Even though you've been watching your diet pretty well, maybe you've been exercising, but they just hang around. So especially during your abdominal area. So if you've noticed that, that might be a reason to think about menopause. Memory and cognitive changes. This was huge for me. So let's say you're having a conversation with someone and you go to relay that conversation to another friend, and for the life of you, you cannot remember this person's name. You may know them well, you may even work with them, but you can see their face, you can see what they're wearing, and you cannot remember their name. Yeah, that's happened to me. So let's jump into some health benefits of exercising. Now, whether you're exercising or not, now is probably a good time to start because it's going to help. So health benefits, other than what we've talked about: helping with bone density, helping with your heart, making it stronger, reducing the risk of heart disease, and managing weight. Yes, it can still help. But first and foremost, I'm going to say this. If you know that you are in perimenopause or menopause, get some help first. Go to a specialist, or, figure out how you can manage this on your own. And when I mean on your own, with the help of a specialist. I tried fixing it on myself. It doesn't work, y'all. It just doesn't. I didn't know enough. And I'm smart enough to know that if I can't figure out, I need somebody who can. So help yourself first by doing that. And then think about working out. Hormonal changes, exercise can help regulate your hormones during menopause. It can help alleviate symptoms like hot flashes and mood swings. I can tell you that when I was working out, when I was trying to fix my menopause symptoms myself, when I was working out, I never had a hot flash. It was always after I cooled down that I would start to have the hot flash. Kind of interesting, right? It helped with my mood for the moment. It helps regulate those mood swings. Let's talk about bone health. Well, weight-bearing exercises are great for your bones. It's great for your joints. It helps prevent osteoporosis, which is critical during menopause. We just talked about mood and mental health. You know, the stress that we're under every day is exacerbated by menopause. So you feel like you're constantly under stress. But exercise can help reduce the stress. It helps your mood. It helps you sleep better for the moment. And when you get that help, you're sleeping like a baby. You start to feel like you. And I do hormone replacement therapy. And I told my doctor, she said, "How's this working for you?" And I said, "It makes me feel normal." Yeah, helps me feel normal. What about metabolism boost? Well, anytime you exert energy, physical activity can help counter the slowing metabolism. And let me tell you something, that metabolism just, it's like going from 60 to 0 in a matter of no time at all. So it can help slow down the metabolism. Well, it can help counter slowing down the metabolism, excuse me, that you experience during menopause, and helps you aid in weight. So those extra lbs aren't hanging around. What about your joints? Do your joints hurt for no reason? And I know what you're saying. Well, why, if my joints are hurting, why would I exercise? Think about exercise as lubricating those joints, like it's giving your joints that little oil, that little something you need to make your joints feel better. You need stress on the joints in order for the joints to get stronger, just like you need stress on your bones to help your bones get stronger. It sounds weird, but it's true. Look it up. So joint and health muscle, joint and muscle health, addresses the role of exercise in maintaining your joint flexibility and muscle strength, helps to combat common aches and pains associated with aging. The social connection, as we get older, our friends sometimes move away. Sometimes the friends we had aren't friends anymore. And we need that connection with other people. Maybe a social group that is going through menopause, someone you can relate to that can pour back into you. Because sometimes your friends don't understand. If they're not going through it, how are they understanding it? So connect with other women who might be experiencing similar changes and fostering a supportive community. Tailored workouts. Okay. Maybe you don't know what to do. Maybe you don't know how to do it. This is where you get a workout partner, or you get a personal trainer that can help you, because they can get you started. But let me say this, during menopause, when you are just in the throes of it, and sometimes you just don't need that hard hitting, sweating, lifting weights, cardio, whatever. Maybe you need to be in a closed room that's dark and cool, and you just need some quiet, you know? That's just as good most times, because it depends on, if you're really ready to work out, then go work out. But sometimes you need to think about you. And sometimes yoga, something restorative doesn't have to be yoga, maybe just lying on the floor, some gentle music playing. It's dark and you just get to relax. Maybe that's something you need. Mind body practices, here's where meditation comes into effect. It can be beneficial for managing stress, enhancing flexibility, and promoting overall well-being. So these are some tips to help. Maybe you're not here yet. Maybe you need to address what's actually going on with your body and how the best way is. I can't talk again today, y'all. What is the best way for you to combat this for yourself? Because everyone has a different path. But once you get that path, then you can add this layer on to help you. It's helped me my entire life. It's helped me when I quit smoking over 32 years ago. It helps during menopause. I was tired all the time, you guys. When I got my symptoms taken care of, I had the energy to do what I need to do. So I know this sounds like a lot right now, but rest assured that once you address the one, the other one's going to just come to you easily. And I'm always here if you need me. So you know me, Kat Corchado, your movement specialist. If you have any questions, you can email me at kat@smallspacepilates.com. So here's to your health. I'll be back with another episode soon. Take care.